Hi, everyone. For this week's Math Ideas Worth Sharing, I decided to follow up from the PD that I offered at the very beginning of the year during the opening days on three-act math tasks. And I know it was a jam-packed 3 full days of PD, so many didn't get a chance to attend or explore the math tasks. So I thought this might be a great opportunity to share them. I love, love, love three-act math tasks because it doesn't matter what textbook you use. If you can find a three-act math task that aligns to the lesson you're teaching, which I'll show you how to do that, it can just replace your unlock the problem or your sort of mini lesson where you're really teaching into that one rich problem at the beginning of your lesson. So these could just take the place of those that are in the textbook, which is what I love about three-act math tasks. They're very engaging. So if you go to the website that I created for you, I actually just made some updates for the three-act maths to make it as easy as possible for you to access. So under resources, and if you go down to activities and problem solving, here you'll see three-act math tasks. And then I put the ones that are very popular and also relevant to your grade levels here so you can see different sites. So if you pick any of them, Graham Fletcher, I use quite a bit of his. I also, something I love about his is that he has recording sheets for like grades K to 2 or second to fifth grade version. And I can show you what that looks like. But if you pick by standard, so you'll see it's set up by grade level and then by standard. So if you see what standard you're working on in your book, and then pick, and then it has the topic on the right. So you can kind of explore all the different three-act math tasks that are made. This one was a great one. We actually did it in fifth grade in Jen Daly's room. Shout out to you, Jen. It was awesome. She picked the Krispy Kreme one as a review for, she was working on multiplication and wanted to even though it was a fourth grade standard, kind of as a review standard. So that was great. There are other great ones on here you can take a look at. Several of them I've used or seen before. And if you're ever looking for one or like searching for a topic and you're like, hey, can you find me one? I'd be happy to send you a task related to what you're working on. So anyways, if you click on any of them, actually, this is the one filling the tank. Yeah, this is the one that I did in Cap's room. So shout out to Cap 2. We did a filling the gas tank, which involved decimal multiplication. I believe we were reviewing with them. So it's really easy and nicely set up for you. You show them this first video, it kind of leaves them wondering like, what's this problem about? So you just ask them, what do you notice? What do you wonder? So you show the video, what do you notice? What do you wonder? And you get them to a point where they understand or they come up with the question that is trying to be asked or answered. So this question is, how much will it cost to fill up the tank of a Toyota Prius? And then kids can make estimates. And then you show them Act 2, which gives them, you can ask them, what more information do you need to solve the problem? And it gives them, if you click here, tank capacity, it gives them more information to be able to solve it and the cost per gallon so that they can solve it. And then they go off and they solve it. And then here's the reveal of the final answer. It just like really builds a nice hook for the students, gets them engaged. They want to know. You'll watch, if you watch the video for this one, it just really hooks them in. They want to know like how, like, oh, what is this all about? And what's the question I'm trying to answer? So it just really promotes good, rich discussions. So these are Graham Fletcher's, but you can see Robert Kaplinski has a whole set. I like the way that these ones are all organized. Here's the grade levels across the top. You can take a look at Mike Wernicke's. And again, he has them all organized by standard here. And then the suggested question. It, any questions kids ask are great. So just kind of encouraging good, good wonderings and noticings. But here's a video. It tells you what the question is, write down an estimate. Here's some more information to be able to solve it. And then here's the final reveal. So it's a great engaging way to get kids involved in your lessons. I think it's a great opportunity now with Go Math and then with the next program to kind of try to find some tasks that are really rich, ask really good questions of kids and get them really thinking about mathematics. So thank you. That's three-act math tasks.